Jiufen right now. Jiufen, oh my gosh, my camera is dripping wet. Oh my gosh, no. In Jiufen, and it is raining so hard. It is freezing cold.
Don't come in the rain. Just don't. If it rains, do not come here.
Livia.
Again, I repeat, if it rains, don't come.
Liv, walking even 3 steps is really difficult.
Just want to say one more thing. If it rains, do not come.
Look at Livia's fashion outfit. Is the amazing gorgeous view. It's not as gorgeous as it's supposed to be right now because you can't even barely see the ocean, but it's there, and the mountains. Livia and I are deciding now if we want to leave or I don't know, stay.
I'm up for leaving. Maybe get some tea.
They call it the Santorini of Taiwan because it's kind of built into the cliffside like Santorini is, and it has a view of the water. I can't see how they would associate the two. It's just, all the worst days come. I don't think that really anyone out there has a 100% perfect life, and that definitely goes for me as well. Thankfully though, your life is not meant to be perfect. There's a reason why people don't tell stories about the perfect year, or the trip that went completely smoothly, or the time that nothing bad ever happened to them in their lives. If the world was perfect, then I guess I would have never had monkeys raid my house to steal my food in Costa Rica. If the world was perfect, then I guess Livia wouldn't always be interrupting my videos with things that have nothing to do with what I'm saying.
So there's 2 spots, see, on my forehead.
Oh, that's why.
Here.
Livia, is this what you're thinking about when we're filming?
I'm sorry. Okay, so say bye.
If the world was perfect, then I guess my gear would always work. My computer is basically like Jason Bourne right now. It's alive, but it doesn't know who it is. If the world was perfect, then I guess every new food I tried would be absolutely amazing. Perfection sounds, well, perfect. But the truth is that perfection is boring. Perfection would mean the end of challenging ourselves, of pushing ourselves to do something that scares us. If things were perfect, then you would never have to do that. Some of the best memories that I have and stories that I tell people, some of the best parts of my life were also during hard times in my life, or when things were going very, very wrong, and definitely a lot more wrong than just getting rained on. To being warm sometime in the future. Livia, what do you think of our day?
Absolutely freezing.
The storm clouds are like around your head.
Right here, they're like, we're in it. It's insane.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
It's so wet and so cold and so miserable, but it's still beautiful somehow. So I reckon in the end it's worth it.
Liv, I thought this would I thought this would be a romantic place because you know it's the Santorini of Taiwan, and Santorini is and Santorini is where we met.
You thought it'd be romantic? I'll give you romantic.
Okay, Livia, complaining time is now open, allowed.
Okay.
So what if we've been trying to stay positive?
Well,
but
the weather sucks. It's very cold.
That's the obvious. Can we talk about how we haven't seen the sun in over a week for one single second of any day?
The stuff seen in Asia.
Yeah, you're right. I've never seen it this cold anywhere in Asia. I've never seen it. Some certain places have decided that it's a good idea to still have AC on. And it's freezing.
The bus.
The bus here had AC. And it's absolutely,
you're like, dude, it's
already freezing outside.
Already.
Everyone's wearing winter clothes, hats, mittens, and this bus has AC on. And everybody just thinks it's normal. Well, I'm telling you, that's not normal.
Actually, I was actually glad when the bus got filled to the brim with people and they were like sitting on the aisle.
Oh yeah, like Sardine
did.
did.
Sitting.
It's like a little bit of heat.
Oh yeah, it's like so many people. All in all, awesome.
When Livio and I went back home, it was, of course, now that it's night, even colder than ever. It was into the 30s now. The bus ride back was not fun. Air conditioned as well, again, I do not know why. We got back into the city and there was an earthquake that very night.
It's scary because it's like, what can it be that it just moves things so effortlessly? It's like the whole bed was moving, the whole house, the whole room.
This has been quite a day.
Yeah.
My feet are still frozen.
You should put them next to mine.
It turned out that there had been a severe earthquake 3 hours away in Hualien, and we still felt it in Taipei. Over the next few days, there were more and more earthquakes. The most severe ones hit over in Hualien, which we had been planning to go to, and thankfully we didn't because of the rain. Actually ended up saving us in a way. There was a night that Livio had actually already left, and I was following him a few days later. I was staying in Taipei a few more days. In the night, I was asleep and I was woken up by a very, very loud siren. I had no idea what was going on. I just jumped out of bed and I see people screaming, running down the stairs in this kind of stampede. We were all running and running and running down the stairs. Sirens still going off. People are screaming, people are crying, people are yelling, people are asking what's going on. And I'm just thinking, like, when's the earthquake gonna strike? Is it striking really strongly here now? What is going on? It didn't end up being a severe earthquake, thankfully, but it was just, it was very, very scary. Something about that siren just really scared me. I think it just, because it kept repeating and repeating and repeating. It was this eerie, long, drawn-out siren like you might hear in a movie, and then a calm female voice, and then siren voice, siren voice, siren voice, and it was just seemed surreal, and just to add this very, very ominous, just a scary undertone to everything that was already happening, and people freaking out all around me, and then this calm female voice. I don't know, just something about it really set something off for me, and I am rarely afraid of anything. I don't think I really get scared of much that I can think of, but that scared me. When I was researching Taiwan, I was really surprised by what I found, because I didn't think that Taiwan had so much natural beauty and just variation of scenery that I found when I did my research. And I mean, it has beaches that look like something out of Hawaii, crazy cliffs overlooking the water, gorgeous forests, places to go hiking, beautiful, beautiful lakes surrounded in temples. Taiwan just looked amazing to me, and I was really looking forward to showing all these sides of it. The side that I did first was kind of the towns on one side, which I was able to show you guys, and my plan was to go back to Taipei, go down the other side where all the beautiful beaches are, the forests, the nature, but unfortunately the weather took a bad turn, and then the earthquake started, and it just really was the worst of times to be there, so we did decide to leave, and I didn't get to show you guys any of that, but I'm really sad about that, because I feel like I only showed one little side of Taiwan from what I was planning, much less out of what is there. So I am super excited to announce that Poppy and I, from the channel Where's Poppy, you probably already know her, Poppy and I are going to be going back to Taiwan in May, and we are going to just try and see everything that I just mentioned and more. Just really gonna be a good trip, I feel like, so I am excited about that. And right now I am actually in the Philippines. I have escaped the cold and the rain. It's a little strange to be editing really rainy gray videos when I'm in this tropical paradise. So after this video, guys better be ready for some more sunshine like I know I was when I was in Jiufen. It's freezing, I can't even feel my hands. Thank you so much for watching today, and be sure to go and follow my Instagram. Lately I've been posting a lot of stories about all of these absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking places I've been in the Philippines. They are amazing. Poppy and I are taking photos like crazy, and I have so many photos to look through that are all just gorgeous. Everything I point the camera at here looks just unreal. So definitely go and follow my Instagram if you'd like to see some of that, and look out for Philippines videos coming up really soon. Thanks for watching. See you again next time in the Philippines. Bye!